So, hi guys, it's Kiyoko again. So, this segment I'm going to actually talk to you about is really, well, also congratulations to all of you guys who graduated and are college-bound freshmen. I know that feeling. That feeling is amazing. That you got accepted to the college, hopefully, that you like, and that you are willing to go to. So congratulations to you guys for that. My segment is really, yes, congratulations to you. However, a warning to you freshmen who are going to enroll in the fall. So I want to make sure that you guys make use of the academic dean. The academic dean is not your enemy. They are there to help you and support you. However, you also have to make sure you get as much details versus the general things that they'll tell you out of your college freshman year, really. I want you guys to know that there's such thing as withdrawing from a course or dropping a course. Dropping or withdrawing means that you can drop out or withdraw from the course without having to take the course that semester. However, it has adverse effects, meaning if you drop out from a core course, that is one of the requirements in order for you to graduate. That's what a core course is what you need in terms of classes in order to graduate. Do not drop out of those courses. Please do not drop out of those courses. It is detrimental to your completion to getting your bachelor's degree. Your academic dean will tell you, oh yeah, absolutely, you can definitely drop out or withdraw from the course. However, you need to make sure, because I know you guys may not be educated on some of the terminology such as dropout or withdrawal. You want to make sure that even though they tell you yes you can, but what are the effects that it will have, because everything almost has an effect in your college life. What are the effects that it will have in terms of where you need to be credit-wise? You always want to make sure, let's say if your maximum credits in order for you to be considered passing as a freshman would be, let's say, 24 credits. You want to make sure that each semester, each of your 2 semesters will give you, let's say, 12 the first semester and 12 the second semester, excuse me, in order for you to get to 24 credits. You want to make sure that, yes, you can withdraw, but don't withdraw when you know that in the end you'll come out with less credits than you need. Another thing would be the pass-fail course, meaning if you pass the class, pass-fail, if you pass the class, then you're not given a letter grade, A, B, C, or D. It's more like a P for pass or an F for fail, meaning only if you get an F. Yes, a D minus is a passing grade, even though it is the closest to F. It is not a good grade that you don't want to get a D minus, because it's not good. Definitely make sure you really listen to me when I'm telling you. Make sure you do everything that you need to do in your freshman year. All of your core classes. Another thing would be, if you don't do these things, what are the consequences? One of the consequences is going to summer school. You don't want to go to summer school. You definitely want to enjoy your summer, just like everyone wants to enjoy their summer. That's really, just make sure you make the best out of those years. Be aware of people who do want to take advantage of the fact that you're kind of ignorant to some of the things in college that you'll be facing. One thing is definitely do not be deceived, because there are people who will tell you, oh yeah, you can withdraw out of the class, it doesn't matter, forget what such and such says. No, you want to make sure that you take this extremely seriously. This is your money, this is your parents' money, and you definitely, I mean, even if you have a full scholarship, you want to make the best out of it. You don't want to have to later on. That's what a lot of kids do. They feel like, okay, well, they have a full scholarship, that they're going to just play around because they think the money is free. Yes, the money may be free, but you still have to make sure that you graduate on time, or else whatever they don't pay for, you pay for. So that's not good. While you're in college, please study in groups. Studying in groups is a great way to make sure you pass your classes, make sure that you know the material. Another thing is, you don't want to just pass because you just passed. You want to know what was going on throughout the entire course for you to pass. Tutoring. If your college offers tutoring, make sure you definitely take advantage of the tutoring that is offered in your school. Do some studying on your own. Review the material from previous classes, and make sure that you kind of review what you will be going over in the upcoming classes. That's another thing. Make sure you yourself, besides getting tests and quizzes, you yourself quiz yourself, or have family members or friends quiz you on topics, and go over topics that you really know that you cannot grasp. Another thing is the reasons why you would withdraw. Going back to that is if you are disinterested in a class, if the teacher, the professor, because okay, that's another thing. Always call your professor, or unless they want to be called by their first name, or unless they want to be called Mr. Such and Such, that's fine. Another thing would be if your professor's not teaching up to the standards that you think a professor, or you think that they should be teaching up to, you might want to withdraw, because you probably might not be getting the best of your education if you go through with that. If you find that the course is too difficult for you to handle, don't go through with it. Because you don't want to always try to play catch up or overstress yourself, especially when it comes to finals. Finals is where the entire semester relies on what you've learned throughout the semester. So if you are playing catch up the whole year, it's harder for you to be able to pass the final. And make sure that if you don't like the subject, such as, let's say, if you thought that you wanted to be an accountant, do not continue with the class. If you feel like that was your calling, make sure you also know what date or what time, within what time span can you drop or withdraw the course for free, because you will have a number of weeks to drop a course for free, and then after time goes by, then maybe you'll get 80% of your money back, or 70%, and then eventually it'll be zero. So you're kind of stuck after, let's say, maybe 3 weeks. I know some schools do 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, then you will be, you would not get your full refund back for the course, because that is money that you don't want to play with, and you could actually use that money towards other things or other courses. I'm recommending declaring a major by I would say your first semester in sophomore year. If you do need time, no later than your second semester of your sophomore year. It's a thing where you can always change your major, over and over and over with no charge. I don't know if all schools do that, but I guarantee you can change it at no charge, as many times as you like as well, as long as you see fit, or you see that's the direction of where you are going in life, I guess. If you are interested in more than one major, please make sure, let's say I would recommend that you take one major, one topic or one course in your first semester of your freshman year, then take the next course in your second semester of your freshman year, and then take your next topic, let's say if you have 3 topics, in the first semester of your sophomore year, in order to be able to declare a major by the end of your second semester of sophomore year. What else? Actually, enjoy your college years. That's really kind of what I really have for you guys. Enjoy it as much as you can. Don't try to, I would say, dodge friendships or dodge networking. If you're a shy person, I completely understand that. I'm kind of shy a little bit, but however, once you get to college, I think that you kind of see, I know this word is cliche, but you will be definitely independent. Independency is number one. You know, the best thing about college, as well as for some people, is their downfall is not having a alarm clock, is not having a nagger. Sometimes you may feel like your parents may nag you, like, do your homework, do your this, do your that, because they want to make sure that you get your things on time. You want to make sure that you are up on time to get to your classes, because that could be another reason why you fail. Failing a course is not good. You will have to repeat it. Once it's not your core class, if it's not your core class, you don't have to repeat it. But I guarantee you want to make sure that all of your credits are in line. If you have a deadline to do a project or something, do it. I mean, it's like you don't want to be that one who thinks that it's just like high school again, you know, or middle school. Like, I don't have to do the project. I'll still pass because, you know, I'm nice. I show up to class. You don't want to do that. You know, college is completely different. They don't care whether you're a nice person. They don't care whether you are sweet. They don't care if you are the best dresser. They don't care if you are the dopest or the freshest person in school. They just care that you get your work done, and they make sure that you respect their deadlines and respect their valuable time, because, hey, you're paying for it. No one's paying for it. So a quote that I'm going to leave you guys with is a quote by the statesman Colin Powell. He says, "There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure." I'm just going to let you marinate on that, because there truly is no secret in success. You can read as many books about how much people say there's a secret. There's no secret. If all success is for you, it may not be, okay, by the time I get a job, that's when I'll be successful. No, it starts now. It starts in college. It starts from high school. It starts from middle school. I mean, down to elementary. If you want to become the person that you say you want to become, if you want to be a president, if you want to be a CEO, all of these things take hard work. It takes that special person who has wits, who has guts, who has education, who has a good game plan, who has great instinct, who's a leader. It takes all of that. So what I'm definitely going to tell you guys is I am more than guaranteed that you guys will definitely have success and be successful. As long as you work hard and as long as you know your game plan and know where you would like to go in life. That is the best thing of success. I myself, I'm trying, and definitely I can say that I am on the road to my game plan, or the plan that I actually set out for myself. Set out or map out a game plan for yourself. By this time, I want to have accomplished A, B, and C. You know, try to accomplish things that you say that you are going to accomplish, and have short and long-term goals. So it was great giving you guys information, and I will definitely see you next week, and enjoy your summer. Have a wonderful summer, and travel, explore, do all these things. Take some time to prep. Okay, so yeah, over and out, Kiyoko.